how you seeing this team come along first couple days and the excitement you guys have around this new era?
I can tell you, as the offensive lineman, we're excited. The Bears at a national level now. It's just crazy. We just keep on reinforcing that in the back of our heads. I mean, something that you were dreaming as a kid, and now that you're seeing Conference USA, FBS, I mean, people are starting to come around the community and starting to talk about it. And I can tell as a player, as long as I get to hear about it, it just makes me excited. And I can tell you my fellow teammates are excited. Jack, this year, first 3 days have been great for us. Everyone's high level. Got to keep it going through fall camp. First 3 days are always easy. But it's when you get to the third week, fourth week, and then you get game week, you're gonna make sure you have the same mentality that you woke up with on day one.
Cash, just saw you last weekend. Of course, ran into you in Dallas.
Oh, hey.
What was that conference about that you attended?
We had a SAC meeting conference, so it was everyone from Conference USA just got together. I had 2 representatives. I was with Whitney Farrington with the track team. We were just talking about what we can do more in our community, what our community's already done, how we can progress with that. Talked about mental health was one of our main things, especially being on the football team. We go through a lot of things. Mental health is key for us.
Your career.
Yeah, I think we have a really strong receiver room. Still, figuring out who our best 3, 4, 5, 6 guys are. As you know, last year we threw the ball around to a bunch of people. Obviously, Hunter had a lot of yards, but we had multiple guys with 300-plus yards in the season, and you really never knew which game, which guy was going to step up and make the plays. But this year, obviously, having J-Rob back, he's been doing a great job. Dash is playing inside of the slot. He's doing really well. We're starting to get more chemistry. And then Ronell Johnson, we call him RJ. He's been doing really good as well. And some new guys too. Makai Cope, he's a bigger body. He's going to play outside and then maybe inside in some personnels and create mismatches. And then we got some young dudes too that are stepping up. So I think we're still trying to figure that all out, but I love our receiver room.
Jacob, you seem to take a lot of things right at a calculated level. When you look at the way between last year and this year, everything is a step up from Missouri State. Why do you just kind of stay even keeled? Why is your nature just to ride the wave no matter how high or low the storm gets?
Yeah, I think that's just how I operate. Been in college football a long time. Didn't start my first game until my 5th season. Played 3.5 games pretty well and got hurt and kind of had to restart and get healthy again. But I think that's just who I am as a person, and how my college football journey has been is made me that way, and never get too high on the highs and never get too low on the lows, and just take everything one step at a time.
JJ, as somebody who has grown up in this area, how have you seen that hope being instilled in this program that Coach Beard was talking about?
Like Coach Beard said, you see a lot of signs, a lot of bear heads around Springfield right now. A lot of people come up to you. Are you on a football team? What is it like what you just said? You see a lot more energy around us right now. Obviously on TV, on whatever you want to say, a lot more energy.
JJ, talk about your journey from being a walk-on to where you are now.
I never would have expected this. Yeah, it was rough at first. I'd say that. Record, not only record, but being around Springfield, there wasn't a lot of hope in as a Bear. I would say that has changed drastically right now. Going from PWO to a scholarship player, I can't have asked for more. I just want to prove that I deserve that shot.
Being a quarterback in high school, what did it mean to you when Coach Beard said on media day that you're the quarterback of the defensive unit?
I love to hear that. I joke with Jacob a lot. I said, whatever happens, I may come over there. I really be joking. But being the quarterback of the defense, as you said, that means a lot to me, not being able to play offense anymore.
Davon, Coach talked about competitive nature of practices and each one of the position groups. Do you see that in your position? And what traits are you looking at to maybe some of the players standing out at your position?
Yeah, so we definitely have a deep line room, and there's a lot of competition. And I think the one thing that we do is trust the process, whether it's like us coaching each other up, making each other better, seeing somebody do something, or seeing somebody get coached up on something, whether it's being told to you or not, just being able to take notes and learn from what what the coaches is telling to younger players or older players. There's always opportunity to learn and get better.
Davon, what makes Coach Beard tick? What makes him such a great motivator in the right guy for you guys?
Coach Beer always know what to say, like his quotes, his like the motivation, and like his body language. Like you can just tell when somebody's serious and they're invested and they love what they do, and you can see that when you look at Coach Beer and talk to him.
Jacob, same question for you, just Coach Beer, what makes him special, and how big a role having him here kept you here?
Yeah, a huge role. Coach Beard, one of the things I love about him is he's just the same person every single day. He doesn't come in on some days and have high energy, and some days come in and have low energy. He's the same dude all the time. Loves us, loves this program, loves his family.
This gives everyone a chance to, show your talent and then be able to pursue that maybe in the NFL or a league after that, whatever you want to do. You're going to play against the best. You say you're the best, play against the best. Let's see how you do against the best. You hold your own, and you're going to move on. If you're not, we're going to see other people, and we're going to move on.
Jacob, can you kind of take me through the nerves, whether it's kind of compare the nerves between running out of the tunnel, how you expect it to feel against USC, compared to taking a knee and proposing like you did recently? Just what's more nerve-wracking there for you?
Yeah, so I get the most nerves when I'm trying to execute the plan, I think. So practice, I sometimes have more nerves than game day, and then when I proposed, I had more nerves trying to figure out, make sure the plan was going well than actually doing it. But different levels of nerves for sure, but yeah.
Cash, Jacob, what have you guys seen in advantage-wise when it comes to already having that comfort level between you two?
Yeah, I think it's a huge advantage. We have to communicate a lot on every single play, and then just being able to trust your center to see things the way you see things gives myself comfort, hopefully gives him some comfort, and yeah, just being able to do this going on, 2.5 years together now. Yeah, he's, in charge of the offensive line, and then I'm in charge of the offense as a whole, and being able to be on the same page faster gives us an advantage over, teams that might have new quarterbacks, new center connections.
I mean, anytime you go under center, you're pretty close with someone behind you. Kind of get that out of the way. You're pretty close to them. No, we trust on what's going on there at the front. Jacob behind us, making checks, making sure that we're set up in a great spot. We're communicating back to him. Snap cadence are good. We talk to each other every single day and every play. We got to be on the same page, make sure we execute at a high level. We got a pretty good friendship, I like hanging out with them outside of football too. So I think that helps build chemistry.
Cash, how are you seeing the competition? It seems one or two new starters at least on that right side of the offensive line.
I think the competition in the offensive line room is high right now. We're just trying to see the depth chart changes every day. We try to put in new guys. The guys that think they had a spot, now if they get put down, they got to go fight for it back. We just want to make sure that the competition stays at a high level because we're going to see a high level this year. My spot's not secure every day. I'm fighting every day to keep that spot, maintain that spot. Tackles are maintaining, guards are maintaining. I think we have a lot of competition going on for the guard spots right now, which is great because it builds competition, but we're also a family at the end of the day. So we know how to hit, fight for a spot, and then come back at the end of the day and be a family.
JJ, Devon, a lot of new faces on the defensive side of the ball. Either one of you or both of you, give me a name maybe that fans don't know right now, but you expect will know as the season progresses on the defensive side of the ball.
Coach Beard kind of hit on it already, but Brooks, I think from the moment he got here, he kind of encouraged other people to work harder. Just seeing how he works in the weight room, how he's a leader on the field, how he communicates, it's encouraging, and that falls back on trusting the process and being able to do it every day and be consistent. He's one of those guys, so I definitely feel like he's going to open up some eyes this year.
I'd say number 5, Vaughn, plays corner. He comes in every day ready to work, makes a lot of plays. He was here in the spring. Y'all didn't see him last season, but you're going to be excited to watch him this year.
Hey, JJ, football is a game of emotions, but how important will it be for you guys, especially on the defensive unit, when you play USC, Marshall, and host SMU, to keep y'all's emotions in check in these high-profile, big night game events?
That's going to be very important. Emotions not in check, you're going to have a bust. But that's every game. You got to have your emotions in check every game, every time you come onto that field, every time you go out to the practice field. So having those emotions in check, that's going to help us be the best defense we can be.
JJ, how's that relationship with McGuire Neal, and just what have you seen from him as he's kind of become your running mate in the secondary?
McGuire, I like McGuire. McGuire, he's fast. He's fast. He was able to pick up the defense in a timely manner. So having him out there has been important to me. Makes a lot of plays. Come out, make a play every day. That's going to get some eyes on him.
Devon, same for you. Just DJ, kind of rotating in with you, be on the opposite side of the line. Just what have you seen from him and the first few months of him being here?
DJ's a good player. He's smart. He has football IQ. You can tell he's played football for a minute. And he honestly, since he's got here, he's made me better. I've seen some of the moves and some of how he moves, and I just kind of try to like replicate and copy some of those things as far as like bending and doing certain pass rush moves and playing certain looks and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like
How do you feel about that edge rush depth? It seems like there's some high ceiling guys kind of rotating in right behind you. Just does it feel deeper than last year? Just where do you feel we're there?
It's definitely deeper. I feel like we have a lot of competition right now, so just staying consistent and trusting the process and just learning from coaching points and just learning from other people. I feel like we got a good room.
I think the last time I talked to you, you brought up how you had a Florida Gators basketball offer. Just what was it like watching them win a national championship when you got on your phone one day and realized, oh, I have this offer on here?
I try not to pay attention to that no more because I don't really be having time to practice no more. So I try to just stay locked in on what I'm doing as far as football.
Cash, you guys are all back from last year. Media knows there's a difference with the new conference. What about the players? Do you feel anything different going into workouts and practice season?
I definitely feel like our intensity has picked up a little bit, especially with higher roster. We got more guys. You know, guys are looking at their spot. You got a guy, not one guy behind you, but now you got two guys behind you. Everyone's trying to take your spot. They want to be that guy. But you got to also be able to help coach the new guys too. Help them be in a position because you know how depth changes with football all the time. Next guy up mentality, always. But our intensity has definitely increased. But I think we've always had a really good intensity when it comes to the workout, especially from the summer. Attacking every day. We clap it up. We do this thing where we clap it up. And it just gets everyone fired up, and then we attack the day.
Jacob, how much is Coach Petrino maybe changing the offensive playbook, the scheme from last year to this year? Fairly similar, or a lot of differences?
It's definitely similar. I think this being my fourth year here, we can start to add certain things because he knows that I understand the basics of the playbook. Obviously, I understand a little bit more than the basics of the playbook now, but just being able to develop different things and add a little bit more considering I've been here for a while.
Jacob, you guys have played in the best FCS conference there is. Now you go to a newer conference, higher level, but do you see a lot of similarities between the FCS level competition and what the tape says about Conference USA?
Yeah, I think being in the Missouri Valley put us in a good position to play tough competition and be ready to go in to Conference USA and compete and win football games in that conference. And I think just going back to what Coach Beard said, just proving it, not proving it to other teams in our conference, but proving it to ourselves and people that believe in us that we belong.
How have you been? I've talked to parents of backup quarterbacks, and they say how great you are with them. Just how have you been with watching that competition unfold behind you? Who's your front runner?
I love all those guys. Deuce has come in. He's a young dude, done a really good job, made some really good throws. Me and Cole have a close relationship, play golf together and, hang out sometimes in the summer. And then Lenny, he's like one of the funniest, happy dudes in the world. And all of them have done a really good job. And I talked to all of them. Like I said earlier, I was a backup quarterback for 5 years in college football, so it's a long process. Sometimes it gets frustrating and sometimes it sucks, to be honest. But you just have to go in every day and try to find something to get better at, improve every day, and just go have fun when you're on the football field and everything's going to fall in place.
The Fourbackers is a good golfing family, I believe.
Yeah, he has a
up?
cousin that's a really good player.
They beating you up, or?
No, Cole's not.
Just what have your impressions of Deuce been? Just kind of watching him early on.
Yeah, so a young kid, talented, athletic, smart. He's smart. He's picking stuff up in the film room. Just a lot to learn when you come in to a college level. It's so much different than high school, and it's hard to come in and be ready to play right away. But he's doing a good job picking it up, and luckily we have enough reps in practice where he's able to get in there and make mistakes, but able to learn from those mistakes and get better the next day.
What are you taking classes-wise when you've been in college for like 6-7 years?
I've been taking classes for my MBA, which I have, and then I have some more classes to add stuff onto my MBA.
Any other questions for the players? Guys, thank you so much for your time today. I know it's been a long morning. Appreciate your time. Good luck this season. Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Good job, guys. Thanks.
Appreciate you guys.